guys, so today we're going to be talking about side bending rotation. I've gotten quite a bit of requests for it now, so I think it's pretty warranted that I make a video on it. It is one of the most requested things at this moment, so let's get right into it. So side bending rotation, the way that you can tell what it is essentially that your maxilla, so kind of the base of it is that your maxilla goes in one direction and your jaws go in a different direction. So it should kind of look like that. I'll show some photos so you guys can see it because I have torsion, so I can't really accurately show it on myself. But one characteristic thing about side bending rotation is that the eyes are level. So with torsion, the eyes kind of go like this, and with side bending rotation, they are level. And so are your nostrils. So your nostrils and your eyes are parallel to each other, and the mouth actually is what is tilted one direction or the other, like this or like this. Another characteristic thing for side bending rotation is typically the lips are kind of crooked. So like this. Or like this. So this is like exaggerated, but you know, if your lips are kind of like off center, then that is a symptom of side bending rotation. The other thing is that the midline will be off center. So your maxilla, let's say, will be going one direction, and then your jaw will be going the other direction, and it might cause your midline to be off center. So the way that it works essentially is in terms of the sphenoid and the occiput bone. Just to review, the sphenoid bone is kind of like this bone inside of your face, like behind your face, and it dictates a lot of things about your face. And your occiput bone is this like bony thing at the back of your head, almost at the base of your skull. So normally they should be like this. With torsion, they are rotating away from each other, and with side bending rotation, they rotate in the same direction, and then they bend together on one side, and then they flare away from each other on the other side. So hence the name side bending rotation. They rotate to the side and they bend. So that's what causes kind of this like characteristic look. And you also have a cant, but it's a little bit of a different cant from torsion. Usually it will be kind of like the first incisor all the way to your canine teeth will be kind of canted. You'll also have a smaller side of your palate, and your occlusion will be kind of off, hence the like off-center midline. And it's kind of difficult to determine what is the like recessed side and what is the more developed side, because it's actually kind of mixing and matching. So with side bending rotation, you will have one cheek that is actually more developed and one cheek that is more recessed. And then on the cheek that the side is more developed, the jaw will be less developed, and then the jaw on the other side will be more developed. So if you kind of like do 4 quadrants, essentially the quadrants here are going to be more developed and the quadrants here are going to be less, here are going to be less developed. So it's kind of like this checkerboard almost. Yeah, I will probably do some techniques on those pretty soon, and just kind of some general techniques on it, and like how to use the sphenoid bone to kind of bring it back into place. Luckily, it's a lot easier to fix than torsion. It's a lot less stubborn, I guess. Yeah, so thanks so much for your guys' time, and hopefully this was helpful. Of course, if you can't identify it, let me know, and you can send me an email. Just DM me, I'll give you my email. You can send a front-facing photo. So yeah, thanks so much. Bye.